The secret of the forgotten priest. A truth that should never be revealed. In the spring of 2024, near the sacred city of Abydos, in southern Egypt, archaeologists made a chilling discovery. Buried deep beneath the sands, they unearthed a sealed stone chamber, untouched for over 3,000 years. No name, no royal cartouche, just one symbol etched into the sandstone wall. A black eye, without a pupil. No record of this mark exists in the known priestly orders of ancient Egypt. Yet when researchers examined the walls more closely, they found cryptic inscriptions. They spoke of a forgotten sect, the Brotherhood of the Black Eye, an unknown group of priests, absent from all official history, but possibly tied to a knowledge so ancient, so dangerous it was deliberately buried and erased. The priests of ancient Egypt were far more than servants of the gods. They were astronomers, healers, mathematicians, and keepers of sacred knowledge. Temples like Karnak, Philae, and the mysterious Osirian at Abydos were not just places of worship. They were centers of learning, repositories of cosmic understanding. Some historians believe that an elite circle of high priests guarded what they called the hidden books of power. These texts were said to contain formulas, astronomical alignments, alchemical secrets meant only for initiates. Abydos was one of Egypt's most sacred cities, the heart of the Osiris cult. Beneath it lies the Osirian, a strange megalithic structure built with massive granite blocks so precisely cut that even modern engineers struggle to explain it. Some speculate the Osirian is far older than dynastic Egypt, older than the pharaohs themselves. Could it be that an ancient priesthood, operating in secret, was in contact with something beyond our world? The inscriptions within the newly discovered tomb speak of a single man, Nefer-Hem-Re, a young priest of Abydos, said to be gifted beyond his years. He was a member of the Brotherhood of the Black Eye. According to the texts, the Brotherhood performed a forbidden rite, one designed to establish contact with beings beyond the sun. Beyond the sun. Not a mythological expression found in other Egyptian texts. Was it a dimension, a realm, or something else entirely? Nefer-Hem-Re began having visions, dreams of fire, collapse, and a world drowned in eternal darkness. He pleaded with the elders to abandon the ritual, but they refused. They called his visions blasphemy. So he fled. But not before taking something from the inner sanctum of the temple. A powerful object known only as the Tear of Ra. A glowing crystal-like orb, said to store the very essence of the sun. Heat, light, energy. He vanished into the desert, into the vast unknown, leaving behind warnings carved into hidden sanctuaries. Some of these inscriptions still exist, scattered across the remote oases of Dakhla, Farafra, and Karga. Until now, they've been dismissed as mere ritual carvings. But the legend tells a different story. They say Nefer-Hem-Re feared the Brotherhood would use the Tear of Ra, not just as a source of power, but as a key to open gateways. Not of stone, but of light. The Brotherhood chased him, desperate to recover what they believed was divine technology. Eventually, his trail vanished in the midst of a sandstorm, described in the oral traditions of desert tribes as the fire that swallowed the sky. The Brotherhood, according to the text, was never seen again. It says only this: they were consumed by the fire beyond the horizon and became one with it. But the mystery does not end there. A recently translated papyrus kept for decades in the basement of the Cairo Museum contains a fragment seemingly unrelated until now. It speaks of a child of Ra who fled with a light from heaven and buried it beneath the shadow of the lion. Could this be a reference to the Sphinx? In 2024, ground-penetrating radar scans near the Sphinx revealed a hollow chamber beneath its paws, an anomaly long dismissed as natural. But for the first time, voices inside the archaeological community whisper what many feared: the legend may be real. In May 2024, modern scientists announced the discovery of a strange crystalline object in Abydos, buried far beneath a collapsed tomb. At first, they thought it was a decorative relic, perhaps a polished amulet, but when brought into a lab in Luxor, the truth emerged. The object emits a faint but measurable radiation, not harmful, but highly specific, a rhythmic frequency, like a signal. One physicist, who chose to remain anonymous, described the object in simple terms: it stores light, not just like a solar cell, but as if it remembers light, like it's alive. He called it a battery from the past. Even more chilling, under ultraviolet light, a symbol appeared on its surface. The same symbol etched into the chamber wall, a black eye. And one more detail: the object seemed to vibrate subtly when placed near magnetized stones found in the Osirion, as if responding. A new excavation has already been funded, but not by any university. It's being financed by a private foundation, its name withheld from public records. Is this merely coincidence, or evidence that parts of the legend were real? And if so, what else is still buried beneath the sands of Abydos? What if ancient Egypt possessed knowledge far beyond what we're willing to admit? What if their priests were not just worshippers, but gatekeepers? And what if that knowledge was never meant to be found? If you believe there's more to our history than we've been told, subscribe to Numen Arcanis. The truth is often hidden where we least expect it.